Years ago, when Fox made a huge commitment to the X-Men brand way before Marvel Studios and Disney got their hands on them, there was a massive plan to introduce a huge spanning universe of X-Men characters. One of the most famous ones that actually got very close to production over 3 times was, of course, Gambit starring Channing Tatum. We've never had much to go by until today, because we now have official storyboards. So as far as we know, Gambit was going to be a very cheap production. They were going to be shooting in New Orleans and all around Louisiana, and it was reported to be even cheaper than Deadpool, somewhere around 30 to 40 million by the time it was all said and done, and with the write-offs and incentives that they would have got there. So again, it was going to be relatively cheap. Channing Tatum 3 times was set to start production. About a week out, they would move production back. And of course, everything ended up falling through. We never saw anything up until today. I do have it linked down below, thanks to one of the people that worked on the film and their ArtStation account. We officially now have 4 storyboards that reveal what we can assume is the very early on stuff. And essentially what it shows us is Gambit sitting on the back of a truck somewhere next to a small little shed. And we see him as he's angered by something. More than likely some bad memories or something going on. Obviously there's booze involved and, well, it looks like it's maybe an empty bottle or he's like out of it. And what we see is that he takes this bottle, which clearly looks to be bourbon. His eyes light up, he focuses his power into it, then he sends it flying and it does that Gambit-colored energy explosion. Now this is all courtesy of Anthony Wynn from ArtStation, who ended up posting these. And again, it's pretty impressive that we've gone so long without anything and we finally see something like this specifically, where I never thought we would honestly see anything like this. And what's even more interesting is that this was just discovered this week, but it's actually been on his ArtStation for over 3 years. So again, it's been out there and we could have had some ideas in regards to what they were going for. And as you see in this, again, they're drawing obviously Channing Tatum, and you get the idea that, yeah, you know, I always said it, I think he would have made a pretty decent Gambit had he gotten a chance, since he loved that character and was putting a lot of work into it. But again, things just didn't go that way, and maybe, again, I keep holding out hope that maybe we'll see something in the MCU, especially with Deadpool 3. They could bring this all the way around and make that a reality. I would be down for it. I think he certainly would be down for it if he can do it. So it's awesome to finally get something on this film, which was so close to happening before everything was pulled out underneath them by Fox multiple times.